Hi everyone. Well, tonight I'm going to do a part 2 to my Old Forester single barrel strength review. Last night I cracked this bottle open, tasted it for the first time, absolutely loved it. It is hot at 132.1 proof, no doubt, but I thought it was manageable. I really did. I thought it was just delicious. I mean, I was trying to pick out a bunch of flavor, tasting notes, and I thought this thing was just bursting with flavor and excellent neat. I do like drinking whiskey neat. That's my my preference, but certainly in a cocktail and certainly other times when it's hot weather or just feel like a cold drink, I do like putting a cube in it. But what I want to do is, especially given the high proof here, the 132.1 proof, what I like to do in this part 2 is taste this 3 ways. Going to do another pour neat, and then I'm going to do a pour with a cube of ice, and do a third pour with just a couple of drops of water. You want to see how they taste different, how it changes it. So we're going to pour that up now, and we're going to see how they all compare. Okay, so we poured this all up 3 ways. First, of course, as I did last night, I'm going to try this neat just to start it off, and then we're going to compare the cube and a few drops of water. Cheers. Again, as I said last night, this is absolutely delicious. You really feel that long, strong finish, full of flavor. It's just delicious. So I'm going to put this down since I kind of did this review yesterday, and we're going to go, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do it this way. I want to try this since I just tasted it neat. I want to do this with a few drops of water. This one has a few drops of water in it. Going to mix it up a little bit. And I want to see actually this one on the nose. I mean, this is 132 proof. I mean, it's not diluting it down to 80, but it still smells pretty potent. I just put literally 2-3 drops of water in this. Cheers, everyone. Okay, well, definitely this did bring the heat and the proof down a little bit. Definitely mellowed it out, but I got to be honest with you, I kind of like it neat at the full proof. Try this again. They say when you put a couple of drops of water in, it may change some of the flavors. I think it does a little bit. I'm gonna come back to this, but as crazy as it sounds, I think I do like it at the just neat at the with no water dilution. So I got a big cube in here. I mix this up a little bit, and we're gonna try this with a cube. Cheers. That's very good. That's very good. I mean, it's again, tasting the heat. Trying to see if the nose is different, but I mean, this is definitely this. This kind of cools it down too. I definitely see when people say stick a cube in there. So basically, it's kind of like this. The neat. Basically full strength, everything. The cube, gives it literally a little bit of cold, and the dilution with the water, I think literally just kind of does bring the proof down. I think maybe it smooths some of the flavors out, but I'm going to try this again, but at this point, I know it might sound kind of crazy, but I still like it neat. That's always been my preference, and I generally like, I like ice in a cocktail, or, I certainly like to have it, cold sometimes. But generally, if I really want to, bring out the flavors and taste something as it is, I still kind of prefer it neat. So it's interesting. I'm going to kind of go through this again, but it is interesting, and there's a fact that yes, you can bring the proof down. Yes, you can mellow out some of the flavors, put a little coolness to it. But I guess my own preference is, drinking it as is. But a cube is always nice too. Cheers, everyone.